your husband, like my husband and I were talking about the vacation, and he pointed something out that perhaps it wasn't an allergic reaction, it was something else. So we tried it, and it turns out it was something else. And he's reacting fine to it. That makes any sense.
Well, the Lactulose was not put down as something he was allergic to. It was the Miralax. The Lactulose was the one where I had told him if he takes it too often, he's having diarrhea. But I didn't understand how encopresis works.
Let him know that if he was prescribed Lactulose, but the prescription is about to lapse, if we can get a refill on it, it'd be great.
So if he has two more,
Alright.
like
Make sure to
that
like
can
and
be
subscribe.
filled or whatever,
Or make sure to like.
Yeah.
he has to have them filled by tomorrow, otherwise it ceases.
I mean, yes and no. It's not that it ceases like that. A prescription is only valid for 1 year. Period.
Right.
Even if you have 500 refills, it's still only valid for 1 year.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is since it had 3 more, I'm gonna use one and then it's gonna have 2 more of the 3 bottles. Does that mean they all have to be filled before August 25th of 2026 in order to be used, or is it still valid and it just stays in the system?
If they let you do that, no, they'll let you do that.
That's what I was trying to figure out.
So to answer your question, yes, they would all have to be filled before the end of the month.
Got it.
But again, if they let you do that. Sometimes they say, well, no, you have to get it renewed, or like CBS for some reason, they like to do multiples of 3. So if they're willing to do a 3-month supply, then
Got it. Yeah, I wasn't sure how that works. I know some things you can do that, like your stuff. But yeah, like right now I'm trying to see if I can refill it so I can get all of it at the same time, and I have no idea.
well, that's one of those things where you might have to physically go down there and talk to the pharmacy.
Got it. Yeah, and that's just difficult with him, that's all. But you think realistically, like giving the person $5 is worth it?
They're not going far at all, and they're not stopping. They have to go to the pharmacy.
Well,
They have to finish work.
you what?
They said they don't have to go very far. All they're doing is going to the pharmacy. So yeah, I think it's worth it.
Got it. Yeah, the only way I can do the Lactulose according to this is $5, 3 hours or less, or do it tomorrow, because I'm not doing express for 10, and that 5 doesn't include a tip. That's what I was trying to figure out. If it turns tomorrow, then they can't give it to me at all because the prescription cancels out or
Yeah.
whatever. I know that sounds confusing, but that's what my brain was telling me. I don't know
The
how that.
prescription is ready, so that part is irrelevant.
Right, but does it have to be picked up today before it turns into tomorrow when it is null and
No,
void?
that's what I'm saying, it's ready, you're good. You can just go ahead and schedule it for tomorrow.
Okay.
This Monday will dramatically increase the likelihood of having a it's not the birth phone. It's not breathing techniques. It's
In the meantime, he doesn't have Risperidone for today or tomorrow until he has it again. I mean, he has his 2 milligram in the evening, but his one that he had in the morning and the evening that was the 1 milligram or whatever, he doesn't have any more of those. That's why I was trying to figure that out as well. And unfortunately, they don't just fill it on their own. You have to actually initiate it. Otherwise, for some strange reason, Walmart doesn't keep track of that. It's kind of weird, but it's their policy of how they do things. Whereas CVS probably just tells you
Can I
when you
trade
go
the
into
steak and
auto
Kayla's
refill or
for
whatever.
the steak and Kayla's? Good.
I already got my notice from CVS that I have my
For the
birth
stick
control
killers?
ready, and it's like, I'm nowhere near needing to go pick it up, but it is very nice that it's already there. I'm like, I'm not used to that. I wonder if I am using expired lactulose. No? Okay. I just wondered because that was from 2025 and we're in 2026.
It might be a best if you find date, but you're still fine for that kind of stuff.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to be smart
And
about it.
obviously it's working.
Oh, yeah, it's definitely working. He may not like me very much for it, but he's getting relief at the very least.
I forgot to call.
But you would just wait till tomorrow when it's all ready at the same time?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I can save that. No, I can't. If I don't have the other in the cart, it won't let me. Okay. Did you see that there was a staffing group or whatever, that emailed you this morning?
Yeah, I haven't had a chance to look into it or not.
Got it? Well, it's interesting because, I don't know how much you were able to read of it or whatnot, but they want somebody from Solventum to come on with them.
I think what I was reading, that, like I said, we saw briefly that they want someone who has experience in one of those areas and so then.
Yes. Yep. It's a medical device sales representative / territory manager.
Like territory manager usually just is just a fancy term. I'd be
Type that in one if you guys want. Type.
Well, it's nice
Chat,
because
type
it
that in one if
says,
you guys want mod for brain rot.
remote,
I don't know what I'm going for this. Would you hit max
95,000
mod for
to
this?
100,000 opportunity.
Remote is a loose term, just because it says remote does not mean I'm working from home. It just means I'm not tied to an office, I'm actually in the field.
No, which is in a sense what you want, isn't it?
Yeah.
Got
That's
it,
what I'm saying, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I just haven't had a chance to stop and respond.
got it. Well, the fact that they reached out to you, that would be helpful. The fact that somebody actually sought you out rather than you having to seek them out. That's all. I saw it and I was like, oh yay, maybe somebody's actually like looking at your profile and going, oh, that'd be a good fit. Which would definitely be an answer to prayer.
I made 95 a year. We'll just keep picking out how many, like,
Yeah.
there's always commission, so like 95 a year. That'd be $7,915.67 a month.
Dang. Needless to say, we wouldn't be stressing.
36.53 a paycheck. My take home would be 24.84.62.
So in other words, goodbye DoorDash?
I don't know if it would be goodbye completely, but it'd be close.
Yeah.
No, actually, it might be. Looking at it.
Yeah, I was doing the math
Unless I
myself.
use it to, yeah,
Use the DoorDash to get out of debt.
yeah.
Yeah. But it wouldn't be like a requirement type thing.
Right.
That was basically what came across my mind as I was reading it. And what I keep praying about is that you have one solid job so you're not having to bounce around all over the place.
That's $924.62 more than I'm making now per paycheck.
Wow.
It'd be $462 a week. So if DoorDash, just for an example, $462. Yeah, I can say goodbye to DoorDash.
That's what I was thinking. That's why when I saw it pop up, I was like, oh, I wonder if he's seen it. Obviously, I can't apply for you. And I also know that you love doing sales.
Yeah, especially the kind of sales that I like to do.
Yeah. That would actually be like probably right up your alley. come to think of it. As you can tell, I'm just tackling dishes again. I gotta figure out if anybody can take take Joe this week or what to do about that.
On Wednesday?
Tomorrow,
Oh, tomorrow.
but yeah, technically Wednesday too. She said that the original agreement was if I could get him there, she would get him home, but every time that I've been going, I've been staying there to watch him because he didn't want me to leave. That's all. And yeah, I wanted to stay and support him, but Benny gets stir crazy.
Hey Mom,
Yes, Summer.
are you about to clean Benny?
No, you have a brief interlude. You could go get a shower if you'd like,
Okay.
and then I'll tackle him when I'm done with the dishes.
Thank you.
Yep.
Why did I just step in?
Huh?
Why did I just step in?
I don't know. I didn't look. What are you talking about?
Something wet.
Probably water?
I'm scared to move.
Summer. It's probably just water. There's been water jugs over there and whatnot.
Yeah, it's out.
The cat puked.
You said water.
I thought it was, but now it's sticky and gross
Stop
and
it.
Go take a shower.
yeah, go take a shower. I don't know how she managed that, but there you are. Go take your shower. Yep, that was courtesy of Faith.
Screw you. What's wrong with you? Why?
She decided that she was
What'd
gonna
you do? Throw up water?
yeah, pretty much.
Weirdo?
She's special that way. So dramatic. She stayed there and then he went on her phone. Like, it's my fault that it's there. I didn't even know it was there. So anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, he likes me to watch him, you know, bowl, which is fine. But when Ben is this way, it takes a little bit of planning if you push me through. And I don't want him to, you know, not have support, but at the same time, just like when you go and I'm not able to go with you, it's like you can't really do anything different. So, I don't know. I don't really know this coach well enough to say, hey, would you be anywhere close to the house over in this area or whatnot?
Sorry, I can't hear.
It's okay, I'm texting Bethany right now, just seeing if there's anything she can think of. What time are you usually home, Joe? Joseph. I think he fell asleep. Joe, what time are you usually home from school on Tuesdays?
I have a half day tomorrow.
Oh,
11:30.
Well, that happened.
yeah, he just told me that. I didn't realize that.
I just realized that. I just remembered it.
So I
I
said,
got the email.
hey, hope you guys are doing well. I have been home with Benjamin doing a clean out. Unfortunately, I don't see us being done by tomorrow. Is there anyone who can pick up Joe after school from our house and bring him home after bowling, after bowling practice?
Wait, King, you trade me back. Nice little Costco, bro.
Just like, I don't know what the event is for this week, but
I'll find out.
obviously we're gonna have to figure that one out too.
Hey, Mom.
What, Joe?
Do we have any leftover spaghetti?
No, I think I tossed it all. I'll have to look.
Okay.
Oh, she's trying to call me. I guess I'll answer those. Love you.
Can you still check?
Hello. I am hanging in there. Trying not to lose my sanity as things come out and I have to clean things up, pick things up that I would rather not mention. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
No, I don't have an offer for Hydro Dragon. Do you have an offer for
Oh,
anything in my base?
no.
Also, chat, type the number 1 if you guys want mod for Brain Rot. I'll be right back.
Like, yeah, Byron is not good. Right. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. No. Oh wow. Right. Oh my gosh. Yeah. No, there's definitely. And I witnessed her have one after the lesson that we had together, and Eric said that was the largest one she's had, the longest one she's had, and I was like, yeah, because when she was at church, she was shaking in her seat in Relief Society. I wasn't able to go yesterday either, but that following Sunday after our lesson on Thursday, she was not in good shape. So I'm trying to remember, because my mind has been foggy. Last Sunday, she stayed home, correct? She did not go to church. It was the previous Sunday that was after their lesson,
Chat, text
and
them on if
after
you guys
me
want mod for
witnessing her
Brainrot.
have the seizure, that she
It's
and,
put on the
and
bottom.
she insisted on going to church that Sunday. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Did she explain to you what happened after the one that she had on that Thursday after her lesson? Well, I wondered because she kept telling me that he doesn't want Eric to be baptized, and she kept insisting for Eric to stand in front of the television because, and that's how out of it she was as she was holding on to me. She said, he's here, and Eric, you need to stand right there so he can't get through. And then she looks at me, and I mean, I could feel the atmosphere change. I do have discernment that way. I can't fully see to the other side because I've had near-death experiences myself. So obviously I have that sensitivity. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. The only thing that kept her calm was me mentioning the meadow to her and the fact that Jesus kept saying that we're safe. That was the only thing that brought her back. It- Yep. It was the repetition that I had to keep going back to. And I didn't want to sound like a broken record, but it was the only thing that was soothing her. Got it.
Breathe. Did you know it was the faith under them?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm aware of who that is. Yeah.
It's good, Pixel. Chat, type the number 1 if you guys want mod for brain rot. Mod for brain rot.
Got it.
Oh, it's Kingy. Why are you doing, King?
Wow.
Nah, bro, I wouldn't accept that. Sorry.
Yeah, I literally just went by how I was being led, and beyond that, it was keep your heartbeat regular, watch your breathing, hold her hand, stroke her knuckles. Yeah. Oh yeah, it was probably a good 2 hours before I left. Oh yeah, yeah. And I had to kneel a certain way because I knew that if I stood like that, my back was gonna give out. And so I knelt, and then my legs went numb, my feet went numb, and I was like, okay, that didn't work either. But at the same time, anytime I would let go of her hand, it was like somebody pulled the rope out of her hands and she was flailing backwards. Yep, that's exactly what it was.
Yeah, I remember you, Pixel. Type the number 1 if you guys want mod for Brain Rot. Also, if you guys are already a mod, can
Yeah,
you please
I don't wanna say
help
she's
me
that
with
close to the other side, but
my challenge? Just let me know.
well, no, she is close to the other side. I'm not one of those people that sets a time and says this is how close she is and whatnot. But you can tell by patterns and whatnot, there are, the parallels of like, it's happening more frequently than it was. I can tell you that. Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself as I was holding her hands, I was like, if this
If you're
is
already a
what
mod, I'll
Bethany
just
went
upgrade your mod.
through,
If
I
you guys
was
are already a
mentally
mod,
shaken
if
up
you guys help
walking to
with the
car.
challenge.
I was like, Lord, I feel like I'm here, but I don't feel like I'm here at the same time. Because it feels like your energy is depleted and you tried to keep her from literally losing it altogether, but then you have to remind yourself that you are in a safe spot. And I couldn't even drive until I got to that spot because I was like, yeah, I had to drive. And so I ended up having to put on the youth from the church, to have music to refocus myself because I was like, that was insane. And not that she's insane, but that was insane. For a human body to go through that when you're here and you can't see the other side, but yet you're going through these impressions of do this, do this, do this. It's like, okay, all right, I'm gonna do this, but I can tell you when I'm done, I'm gonna go home and I'm gonna collapse. And that's exactly what happened. I was exhausted that night after the fact. I told Jeremy, this is like being in the temple and doing temple work times like 50 because your body can't even regulate like, oh, okay, we just did some ancestry work. Okay, okay, now we can get back on track and do housework and everything else that we need to do. No, this was like, you're down for the night. You're done. No, gosh. Yeah. I wondered if we were at once a week. Ugh. So when I'm not super duper familiar with seizures, but when she's sitting in Relief Society and her hands are shaking and she's looking straight ahead, that's a seizure, correct? Okay. 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 Oh. Dang. Well, yeah, I don't want to keep you if you're busy, but. Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, wow. Yeah, that makes sense. Gotcha. But yeah, no, you're not the only one that has gone through that. I don't want you to feel like you're the only one who has. You've gone through it way more than I have. That one time did me in. Right. Oh gosh. Right. Yep. Exactly. Yep. It's almost like he's seeking pity. Right. Right. Your choices lead. Yeah. No. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. No, he's wanting to be cared for and everybody to have their balls in his court, so to speak. And that's gonna make her worse. No, you can't. Oh, that's how it got, yeah. Well, she had to do that with me too, regarding Angela. It was that it's okay to say no, and at the time it stung, and then after the fact, I saw why she was saying it, because I stretched myself mighty thin ever since I came to the ward, and up until probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 months ago, it was consistently me going
Chat,
to
tap the number
Santan
1 if you guys want
and
mod for Brainer. Also,
taking care
can you
of
guys help me with
Angela
my
and her
challenge?
daughter
Day 4 of
all
trying to get an
day
OG.
long on Sunday after
let me
going
know.
to church, and then making my way back here, and I was getting in the house at 10:30, and then I'd go and do DoorDash the next morning, and I'd feel dead to the world. And I mean, I took it very literal. I said, you know, I am a ward missionary, and this is where I saw a gap, and this is where I stepped in, because when I see a gap, unfortunately, I'm a quote people pleaser, because I have my trauma from my childhood and everything else. If I see that I am needed in that capacity, you better believe I'm gonna put myself right in that spot. And she, you know, was saying, well, you're putting your family on the back burner in order to do so, and more than that, you're in hypervigilant mode. You don't even know how to slow down for yourself. And I said to her, can you please teach me how to do that? Because I've never been able to do that. I've been doing this since I could walk.
No, you're okay, Barry.
I've cleaned
Maybe,
house.
okay?
I've been a
All I
servant.
say is a maybe.
I've tried to be the best daughter I could be.
You know what?
I
Maybe.
tried to mind my P's and Q's. I crossed my T's, dotted my I's. I was the perfect student, and I still had hell on earth to deal with. And I said, so if you can teach me how to stop, I would greatly appreciate
I
it.
might be able to, okay?
Because I have nothing to go off of.
Before I end stream, I might be able to. Chat, tap the number 1 if you guys want mod for Brainer.
Got it. Right. Well, and my reason why I have a hard time reaching out and asking people for help is because it was labeled as selfish or self-centered, or, and it could be the tiniest little thing. I mean, I had to literally label it out for Julie. I said, you have to understand, I
Chat, tap
was
the number
the
1 if you guys
child
want mod
who
for
went
Brainer.
and
Also,
traded in her
tap the number 1
crayon
if you guys want to
for
help
a
me.
different
Or tap the number 2
color
if you want to help me
because
with
her
my
mother
challenge.
would not
And then trade
permit
me.
her to have the entire box at the same time. She goes, you're kidding. I said, no, I'm not. It was very strict. I had to watch everything that I did, everything that came out of my mouth. Right. Well, and the wards have been going through it. I can't even keep track of everything that has been happening, but ever since they came to the ward, it has been something for every single one. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, and going to other churches and having church hurt, I knew about that part, and I was like, yep, I can relate to that, because you get told that this is how you get blessed, so get yourself plugged into this area, and then they'd be completely drained, and they'd wonder what they did wrong. I've heard that story so many times from so many different people, including myself, because it was seen as a burden for me to go to church in a non-denominational setting with Benjamin, because, well, don't you have enough faith for him to be healed? It's not about that. Are you telling me that my diagnosis for my son is my fault and my faithless background? Like, I was not a happy camper. No.
Yo, it's good being. Chat tap number 1 if you guys want mod for brain rot. Or if you guys want to help me with my challenge. And I'll just upgrade your mod if you're already mod. If you guys want to help me with my challenge.
Right. But why did you need that type of information is the thing. Well, yeah, because you want to be present for the ones that you're ministering to, but you don't want it to become like heaped on expectations that they have to answer every single area and feel like it's them being quizzed. That's not what ministering is about. Well, yeah, and Jeremy and I are supposed to be ministering to the Hills as far as McKenna and her husband. I always forget her husband's name, forgive me. Yes, yes. We're supposed to be ministering to them, but they're always busy and always, out of the house or doing something.
Wait,
And so
Beano's.
it got to a point when I figured out, that Walter was getting baptized, I was like, okay, perfect opportunity, Well, I didn't know
Beano,
because
can you hear me?
other than the announcement, and then I was like, oh, and I put 2 and 2 together, and I was like, oh yeah, that's the Hills. Oh yeah, we're supposed to be ministering to them. Okay, that explains that. But I had to step away from ministering to Angela because I had to meet with the bishop. I had to, and I guess I
Yeah, I
can
know.
see it from a different viewpoint than you've seen it regarding Julie. I had to come to them and say, I need your help to shut this down because I took on too much. Angela is expecting me to do A, B, and C, and then D, E, and F too. Okay, so obviously I know that I'm literally gonna be drained if I keep doing this, going at the pace that I am. And at the same time, like Lynn, anytime that I
sorry.
would talk to
I
Lynn,
can't
she
look
would get
proof.
snippy with me, and I was like, okay, well, I can't help her in the capacity that I
If I
need to
could,
help
what would you
her.
get in touch with
So,
number one if you
you
guys
know,
want mod
like,
for
I
brain
had
rot,
to
or
look
if you
at
guys
it
want to help me with
as
my challenge?
the few people that I
Day
was
4, I'm trying to get rid of
ministering
OG.
to, I put my whole heart into it, and it almost felt like a form of rejection when it was either not enough, or don't do that, or you know, it just starts to feel like you're critiquing yourself because your heart was in the right place to do it, but if you take on too much, it's like, well, how do I learn to take care of myself too, to continue to keep going with that same momentum?
Oh, I can't, man. Should I type that number one if you guys want max mod for a good brain rot?
Yeah, they are. Oh yeah. And I mean, I'm sure they're not the only ones in the entire ward that are going through it. It's just, it's full steam ahead in front of our faces that they're the ones going through it right now.
Open your eyes.
Some people don't want to reveal what is going on with them, which I totally get that. I can't hide my struggles because I have Benjamin, and everybody knows about Benjamin. It's kind of hard to miss. You're good. Okay. Bye.
Hi, Mom.
Hi. Alright, so.
Can I have something now?
Huh?
Can I have something?
Yeah, I'll see what we have, but you were supposed to have eaten at school. What was today's lunch, Joseph?
Nachos.
And did you eat it?
Not fully,
Why not?
'cause it made my tummy gag. You
Okay, well,
asked.
I can't promise you that I have anything in this thing. I'll see what I have. Yeah, I have spaghetti. You're in luck. Trying to remember what day we had spaghetti.
It'll still be good.
No, it will be. I just was trying to figure out what day we had spaghetti.
I think we had it, Saturday? I think?
Yeah. Today would be the last day for us to be able to use it.
Yeah. I'll say goodbye. Let's be another one. yourself. Oh. Sup, Anthony? Anthony, check your Instagram. Don't worry, I'm gonna be out streaming in like 20 minutes. I did say at 5. Because I forgot I had a stream today. I'll say goodbye to you. Heart is the another one. Doubling yourself now. Heart is the another one. Doubling yourself. I'll give you max mod for that. What for my Global Stepa? I don't know. Chat, type the number 1 if you guys want max mod for a good brain rot. I didn't send you anything? Oh. I thought it sended. My bad. I'll say goodbye to you. What is the another world? Dumping yourself out. You going to school tomorrow? Obviously. No crap. Chat, type the number 1 if you guys want max mod for a good brain rot. I'll say goodbye soon. I'll be right back. Okay. Rose James. Royce. I can't talk. I'll give you for your global step out. I'll give you max mod, and I'll give you Lost Secret and the Zebladon plus max mod. Why? Because I said sailors matter when I airballed. Oh. I'll say goodbye soon. Oh, it's the end of the world. Don't bring yourself now. Bye soon. I'll say goodbye soon. And it's the end of the world. Doubling yourself out. What a combination. I know. Mamacita, mamacita. Yo, Anthony. You wanna go to choir with me, bro? Wanna go to choir with me after you wanna go to choir with me during first lunch, my boy? Israel went with me. You wanna see how it is? How choir is? When when um fu- when the bell rings, meet me at the math buildings. Meet me there, and then I'll walk you to choir with me. I want you to see how it is. Which room? Do you know who Miss T is? Miss T? No, I know Mr. Wood. Okay, well, it's next the book. You know, like the bookstore. My classroom for math is right next to the bookstore. It's Miss Ham's room. Just look for when you enter where the bookstore is. Look for Miss Ham. It's literally on her door. Ham, Miss Ham. Like green eggs and ham. Hey mom,
Yeah,
what's dinner?
burritos tonight, but I'm waiting for the spaghetti to cool.
Oh. Wait, what kind of burritos?
Just like tacos, only burrito style.
Oh. I'm just gonna get on. Anthony, wanna play some Fortnite now? I'm just gonna get on. I'm tired as fuck, man. I just wanna get on Fortnite already. Alright, Anthony, I'm gonna call you on Discord. Alright, everyone, thank you for watching my amazing live stream. Or if you guys didn't think it was amazing, sorry. Thank you for watching. Hope you guys had an amazing day. Make sure to like and subscribe for more daily awesome content. And I will catch you in the next one.